Hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general no contact love reading for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the rest of the month of August 2026. Keep in mind this is general. This might or might not resonate, and uh, what else? The roles can be reversed also. The action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, definitely not your story. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Saji is the person that you are in no contact or no communication with. Their current feelings for you right now. We have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups and the Sun card. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. From deep inside, this person is feeling like they missed a very good opportunity with you. Maybe you were the right person for them. Maybe you were the right fit for them in every possible way, like family wise, financially, cultural background. Everything was perfect between you and them. Hmm? So, from deep inside, they are considering this situation as a missed opportunity, Sagittarius, and they feel like they should on a conscious level. They feel like even if they are hurt, even if they feel like they should not open up to this connection, open up to the situation anymore, they still like miss you a lot. They still consider you as somebody that make them very happy, even if it was for a brief period of time. They respect you. They still feel a good kind of energies towards you, although they feel like they are like a hurt and like a wounded warrior, and they have given up on the situation. Mostly like 99% they're out of the situation. Still they see you as a very positive influence on their life, as a very positive person, positive energy in their life. When you guys were together, especially when you guys shared a really good bond with each other, really good connection with each other, when things were really good between you and them, they keep on missing that kind of energy between you and them, that position, that situation between you and them, and they consider you as one of the beautiful phase of their life, right? Hmm. Somehow still like they still feel like they're not able to open up to this situation for whatever reason. They have their own reasons and excuses for sure, but they respect you. They still have a lot of care towards you, and they still consider you as a positive phase of their life right now. I don't know what is happening physically between you and them. I don't know what's happening in the 3D world, but energetically they still miss you. They still respect you. They still consider you as one of the most positive chapter of their life, especially when things were really beautiful and loving between you and them. You gave them a true love kind of a feeling. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? I have to shuffle till I feel like I have to keep shuffling. It's not about one shuffle or two shuffle, right? So their intentions here are, bottom of the deck is they want to listen to their intuition. Bottom of the deck represents the energy that they are not very aware of, or deep, like this is like deep rooted, and they might not be willingly listening to that, willingly acknowledging that, right? Anyone. Bottom of the deck represents the subconscious energies, or the energies that we are not aware of consciously, you can say, or the root of the situation that we're talking about. So they just want to listen to their intuition, and they want to understand from every possible angle what this situation represents to them, how this situation changed their life as a person, as a soul, and how they should manage to go forward in this situation, right? On a conscious level, they just want to wait for the time when they are going to be successful or victorious. If they were struggling with some kind of financial issues or career issues or money issues, they are working on that, like day and night, and everything that they have, they're spending all of their time, efforts, and energy on becoming successful in their career area. If that was the situation between you guys, if that was the issue between you guys, they're waiting for the time when they will be able to be successful and victorious enough, courageous enough to take a stand for this situation, or to do something about the situation. But before that, they have to do something. They have to figure out something in their own like interpersonal life, so that they can come towards you with a free energy, with a free mind, with with this energy of, now I have resolved the issue, I have resolved the issue that was going on in my personal life. Now I'm available, now I'm ready, now I can take it forward. They don't want to come towards you with any kind of unprepared or half-hearted, or yeah, we are together but we are not doing anything kind of energy. So they have this plan of coming forward towards you once they are going to be perfectly settled, sorted, and once they are going to be able to do something about it. Once they will be able to be once they will be able to fix this situation between you and them in a proper way. Okay. So their intention here is to either come towards you in the right way, with the right kind of energy, with the right kind of goal, or not at all, not to come at all until unless they are fully prepared. Okay. Let's see what could be the possible action from this person's side towards you, if any, by the end of this month, August 2026. Let's see. We have the Eight of Wands, the Justice, and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. You are the only sign that got all the four cards on the table right now, telling me that there are very, very, very strong chances of somebody coming towards you, having back and forth communication with you, trying to have some kind of conversation about justice, about balance. If you guys are going through some kind of courtroom drama or divorce or separation or legal matters or something like that, then they are definitely going to talk to you. There are very, very high chances of that. Now this conversation might start from a simple hi or hello, and it can lead to this continuation of back and forth communication, meeting with each other, connecting with each other again and again. Both of you are going to clear the air with each other in a very, very blunt and honest way. This communication, I don't see this communication as very lovey-dovey, something that they're like, oh my god, I cannot live without you, you are the apple of my eye or something. This is something that is very rational, very practical, very logical, very cutthroat, and very balanced. Like, this is what it is and this is how it is going to be. Now what to do next and what not to do next is going to be the free will kind of energy. So there are very high chances of you guys communicating with this person, they initiating the communication. Now it doesn't matter who is going to initiate the communication. What matters is this communication leading to something meaningful? In your case, in this scenario, there are very high chances of this communication leading to something, some kind of ultimate mental clarity. And then there are very high chances of you guys taking it forward, like in a friendly way. As of now, this situation has the potential of full on reconciliation in the coming future. As of now, it's like starting from a friendship kind of a deal. Hmm? Let's see the guidance for you guys for this situation for this month, Sagis. We have the Magician, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck is a Death card. You like this death here represents transformation, inner shift. Big inner shift is required in order to attract or manifest the kind of person, the kind of energy, the kind of outcomes that you want in your life, Sagittarius. You might be manifesting something or someone continuously in your life without doing the inner work, without breaking the patterns, without breaking the energy that keeps on blocking your manifestation again and again and again, without leaving this burdensome and heavy kind of energies behind. Your manifestation is never going to work until unless you are going to have the inner shift and the energies available to attract the right kind of manifestation, to attract the right kind of outcome that you're looking forward to have. Otherwise, you keep on doing the affirmations, you keep on doing the meditations, you keep on visualizing, you keep on doing shit in your life, or nothing is going to shift until unless you guys are going to shift your inner energies. And that requires deep rooted transformation. You have to go back to your childhood, you have to start from the start, you have to start from the zero, right? And I always thought romantic relationship issues are related to romantic issues only, like love relationship only. but it's like deep rooted in our childhood. It starts from right from the moment we take birth. Some people have birth trauma. Their birth was so difficult on this planet Earth. Then they have parents' issues, maybe mother wound or father wound. Then their connection with their siblings. Then their connection with their other family members. Then childhood issues might be in school or like with teachers or with friends, or they, and it continues. It become our belief system. It becomes our nature, our character, and then we keep on attracting the same kind of shit again and again and again. So if you want to manifest something big in your life in a proper way, you have to do the inner work, Sagittarius. You cannot run from it. That's why this person might come back and they might not be able to stay, right? And it's not about this person only, it's about every person you keep on attracting in your life. Hmm? Let's see the lesson that you got from this person, this situation for this month. What is the lesson? Knight of Wands. Okay, infatuation is not love. Sex is not love. On and off is not love. Adrenaline rush is not love. Somebody treating you nicely one day and then leaving you behind is not love. Anxiety is not love. And anxious attachment is not love. The huge lesson, the biggest lesson of your life in this through this love and relationship area is like you have to understand the real meaning of true love, Sagittarius, because that's very very boring, that feels safe, that makes your nervous system feels it's very boring, it's not giving me that adrenaline rush, or I don't feel butterflies in the stomach. It's filmy. The filmy love is not real love. You have to differentiate between true love and the kind of love that we thought till this point of our life is love. Maybe your nervous system is addicted to highs and lows, anxious attachments, this energy of, yeah, if somebody is not giving me butterflies in the stomach, they are not one for me. It's actually the opposite. But we are assholes and we have this tendency to do this shit. So I can't blame anyone here. This is the lesson for you guys to learn from this situation. Okay, anyways, let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life, Sagis. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, just leave it behind. And I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. And if you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance for your situation if you want to. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. So the answer to your question is no need to worry. Okay. Often there are situations that we fret and worry about even when they are out of our control. These situations can keep us up at night. The no need to worry card lets you know that even if things seem dark, a resolution and an easing will come. Worry will not improve anything, and dawn is just around the corner, right? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.